Welcome back, everybody, to another match review of another incredible game. Barcelona have beat Valencia 7-1, and what a performance today by the team. What a way to get back to winning ways in La Liga. There's a lot to go over, a lot of performances I would like to get over from the team, and also some transfer news I do want to get into, some concerns I have raised from this game. So let's get straight into it. If we do start with the lineup, we were able to get some good rotation in today. Pedri was unfortunately not able to play today, which actually may be a good thing for him to get some rest, because he did have some pretty bad stomach issues. Chesney did start ahead of Peña, which also really surprised me. I feel like he did his job today. He wasn't too bad, but there is definitely still some concerns with, his shot stopping and, how quick he is to try to react to things. But we were also to get some good rotation, and Eric, Fermin, and Ferran did end up starting this game, and especially Fermin and Ferran had some really good performances that I want to get into. But like I was saying, all around some really good rotation. We were able to make some good subs later on, so not to put too much strain on the players. So let's get into some of the performances. Now, I won't get into every goal today, because if I do, we're going to be here forever. And to be fair, I think if you did end up missing this game, I think you should watch the highlights, because the goals were really good. But I will go over some of the notable ones and some of the, like I said, the notable performances I want to get into. I want to start off with Frankie, because I think he did really good. Pedri having those stomach issues, Frankie starting today, and he did start off with a really good goal. Yamal, at the heart of things, makes a really good pass to him, makes a run in. He basically playing as a striker, kind of similar to what Koundé has been doing the past few games. Makes a nice turn and gets it into the bottom left, and I think he did really well today, all things considered. There have been concerns about him playing. Does he put in the maximum? Is he physically able to put in the maximum? But did really good today, especially playing sometimes really deep as that third center back. Some good attacking and just good control of the ball. I feel he always does give us that. He gives us good control, against teams that, maybe aren't as aggressive, or, are playing, really deep, or, if the game is frantic. He does provide that. But, I do hope that he can at least, physically get back to his best and, continue good performances like this, because he did really well today. And another performance I would like to get into, if we start with this second goal, what a great cross from Balde into Ferran, and what a volley. And actually, that's a performance I do want to get into. Ferran, I think, is really thriving in this role. There's rotational role where, he's coming off the bench, or he's playing games where, the team might need some rest. And I really do think he thrives in these positions better, where he's playing as the 9 or on the right wing, able to make those runs in and out, where he doesn't have too much of the ball, but he is able to create things. He did end up creating our 7th goal today. He did get a shot on target. The goalkeeper saved it, but he had the tenacity to get it back, cross it in, and unfortunately for Valencia, they scored their own goal, but it was good for us. And like I was saying, I think in this team, especially his recent form, he's actually been scoring and assisting a lot more than I thought he would, But keeping this rotational role, where he's not starting every game, but he seems to be enjoying it, seems to be accepting of it. And I think it should continue like that for now, because, as long as he's able to keep it, where he's able to chip in a goal or assist here and there, because he does have the quality. It's just the concerns, I think, have always just been about his finishing, and sometimes in the build-up play, being kind of, disrupting the play a little bit. But, when he's at his best, he can do stuff like this. So I think it was really great today. A few performances on the defensive side I want to get into really quickly. Balde today was really good today. One-on-one, dribbling, creating chances. He's been really good all season. But I feel especially in the past few games, he's been doing really well, to create on that left side, to be complementary to Rafinha and to just create on his own. Fermin also is the performance I want to get into, as well as this defensive performance from Kubarsi. He's always been great, but just what a pass for him to create Fermin's first goal. I mean, just incredible stuff. I thought it was offside at first, because they called it offside, but wow, just what an incredible pass. I mean, he does this regularly. He just turned 18, but to continue doing stuff like this, it just surprises me every time. I also think that Casado in front of him was really good. Eric Garcia, I think, also did his job. Koundé as well. coming in. But like I said, just what a performance by him. He was also creating some really good chances. He got 2 goals and 2 assists today. Ended up creating a chance for Lewandowski for his six, to keep him on top in the Pichichi race against Mbappe. That's now catching up a bit. But really good stuff from the team today. I think Yamal also today was electric. He did get that assist, but just to watch him, how entertaining it was, the skills he was pulling off. He also did pull off a cheeky nutmeg against one of the players against Valencia. So just really just incredible stuff from him today and the whole team. I also did want to give a quick look at the standings. Atletico Madrid did end up tying yesterday. And also Real Madrid ended up winning the game. But now this puts us 3 points behind Atletico and 7 points behind Madrid. Obviously, we don't want to be in this position in the league. I am grateful that we're doing good in the cup competitions and we have won a trophy. But, I am still kind of upset that we lost a lead. But, the league is not over yet. We still have many months to go and anything can happen. So it's good that we get these wins and we can close the gap as these teams. I do believe Atletico, as they drop points, and Real Madrid will keep eventually dropping points. I do also want to give a quick shout out to Barca Firmini, who won the Supercopa de España today 5-0 against Madrid. I mean, I guess putting 5 against Madrid or just scoring 5 or more in our games is getting normal. But, shout out to them and really congrats on them. I do want to get into one last thing concerning Ansu Fati. He was not able to get minutes today, and it's seeming more and more clear that Flick does not put his trust in him or does not want to play him. Considering how well we were doing against Valencia, how many goals we're scoring, how comfortable we are, for Ansu Fati not to get minutes, it is pretty telling. Now, Barcelona have been trying to get Rashford on loan, and this has been something I've been trying, to talk about. I haven't been able to in the past few videos, but I really do hope that this is a transfer that can happen. It really seems that, still not much has changed in the past few days. Barcelona, if they do want to get Rashford, they have to, sell a player. There were rumors about Eric Garcia leaving, but it seems like Flick really trusts in Eric Garcia and wants to keep him, whether it be as a rotational option or, playing, giving players rest. So it doesn't seem like Eric Garcia will be leaving. But on Fati's side, I really don't know what's going to happen because he has said that he really wants to stay and he does have a desire to succeed. Now, on Rashford's side, over at United, Ruben Amorim is always asked about him, and Rashford has just not played. It's the same thing with Fati, where he's either just not on the bench at all or he's just watching games. He's completely left out of the squad. And he even came out today saying that, insinuating that Rashford, apparently just doesn't put maximum effort in training. I don't know if that's just really just a Rashford thing or that's just everybody, because it doesn't seem like, at least from what I've seen, a lot of United players don't put as much effort as they should be doing, whether it's in training or in matches. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I guess it is pretty similar to Fati's situation where Flick, has come out and said that, he does need to put more effort, whether it be in training, or in the matches. I guess because he's not playing, it should just be training. But really similar situations all around. I do hope that we could get Rashford on loan because I think Flick, can get the best out of him. And just Fati's, injury history, how he's looked in games when he does come on. I don't think that is going to be good to keep, Fati for the rest of the season or, just to have our attacking options, really limited. But, hopefully, this can get solved. I think this will be a transfer that goes to the very end of deadline day. But let's see what happens. I'll try to keep you guys updated and, let's just see. I hope you guys enjoyed this match review and I'll see you in the next one.